scoring will be Tim Cheatham, Max DeLuca, and Glenn Feldman. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee Mark Canelo'S. And now, the fighters are in the ring and the officials are ready. So for the sold-out 73,000 plus in attendance here at the Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium, and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner with his trainer Mark Tibbs, wearing green and blue. Official weight, 167.8 pounds. His professional record is a perfect one. 30 fights. 30 victories, including 14 wins by knockout. He's a two-time world champion from Hatfield, England, the super middleweight fighting pride of the United Kingdom, the former undefeated middleweight world champion, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO super middleweight champion of the world, the superb campeón del mundo, Saul Canelo Let's clear the ring.
Mr. Saunders, Mr. Alvarez, we've already gone over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Punches right here and up are going to be good, Saunders. Punches right here and up are going to be good. All that is, touch gloves, choque guantes, buena suerte.
It's somewhat cliche to suggest that Billy Joe Saunders raises his game to the level of his opposition. But he says he does. His trainer Mark Tibbs says he does.
Saunders,
can he raise his game enough to be the first fighter since Floyd Mayweather to beat Canelo Alvarez? We're about to find out.
Not only has Billy Joe Saunders relished being the underdog this week, he's embellished it, saying this would be the biggest upset in 20 years, despite Canelo only being a 5-1 favorite. Saunders has decried this as the modern-day David versus Goliath.
Ready?
Well, you could go with that because Canelo really is that infuriating. I mean, he's such a big force in the ring. For him to dethrone Canelo, it really would be something ridiculously special.
Let's see if he can do it. Saunders in the green and blue trunks with the yellow gloves. Canelo in the teal.
Lands are jabbed. That number jumps in the high 60s when he's in the super middleweight. I think he's going to have to show something else beyond the jab to win this fight.
Canelo called this a difficult fight, Sergio, but he thinks he's going to figure BJ out.
No, I was surprised when Eddie Reynoso and Canelo said that we're going to touch.
First punch from Canelo is an uppercut. Another jab from Saunders. Carl, how much different do you notice Canelo's style?
That counter left cross will be coming back to him. Joe Saunders here just out of range, but he's in the danger zone when he backs up here into the corner. That's right, and that will have an influence with the judges. That did look aggressive. Back to Billy Joe up there into the corner and through that head.
On Saunders' part.
I want to welcome those of you joining us in over 200 countries around the world. Of course, also in the United Kingdom. Good morning to you. Billy Joe Saunders, for Billy Joe to circle around with his 22-foot ring as he suggested. In fact, he claimed he would go home if he didn't get it, Carl.
Billy Joe needs to be busy with the jab and put shots together because he can't be backed up and soak up power punches from Canelo because you can see the effects instantly. You can tell Billy Joe is worried about what's coming.
About the counters, the explosive counters of Canelo.
Right hand, best punch of the fight. Billy Joe says, come on.
Canelo doubled up on
Yeah, these are heavy blows from Canelo. He's putting lots into these shots. Billy Joe saying these aren't bombs, they're heavy.
And he makes fighters reluctant to throw their biggest punches. Sergey Kovalev, one of the best right hands in his division. He didn't throw many of them against Canelo because he knew if he did, what was...
That's right, get your opponent scared to throw.
Well, Saunders has done a good job thus far of staying off the ropes, Sergio. You said that would be one of his keys.
Well, that's going to be day. Canelo is settling into a rhythm here. He's landing his power shots. And Billy Joe Saunders, at least through the first 3 rounds, not throwing a lot of power punches back.
Nice range to be on the end of these big shots because Canelo will be happy to just back him up like that.
Straight right hand scores for Canelo. Now he's throwing more power punches. He's certainly settling in.
Together, get some work, catch the judge's eyes. Don't just sit there and soak up these big counters. It's good work.
But a long way to go. We're in round 4, scheduled for 12. You hear the crowd's reaction.
And that's the punch that Canelo is barely missing. That's the 4th big uppercut that just missed the chin of Billy Joe Saunders.
Straight right hand from Canelo to the body as well.
Ring IQ. He thinks he's a smarter technician than Canelo in the ring.
He's definitely crafty and clever. I mean, he uses the pivots, he uses angles. He's always
nice left hook from Saunders.
He's always in position to punch. His hands down when he's comfortable. When he hands up, he's a little off.
And just nailing to the body or head. Canelo's looking for the big shot. There you go, the big heavy shot. Nice defense there by Billy Joe Saunders. Billy needs Saunders.
It's great work by
He's
Saunders.
relaxed. You know, so he's relaxed. Set yourself up. You see at the start of the round, his arms up, playing to the crowd.
But that's what Canelo does to opponents. He makes you keep your...
Ha hecho un buen inicio Saunders.
Bueno, Saunders empieza el 7º asalto con ritmo. Tiene que meter ese ritmo ahí. Tiene que hacer...
Muy claro, seguramente por parte de Canelo, que es el hombre que posee la mayor pegada.
Sí, en potencia. Golpes muy duros. La pelea, como decimos, ahí otra vez intenta... otra vez. Que tiene más problemas. Porque los golpes que tira ahí Canelo son muy fuertes, como la que fue con Callum Smith. Ahora está ahí bien, ahí solventar el problema de Canelo.
Yo creo que la marcha característica es ahora mismo con Billy Joe Saunders, que tiene a Canelo
2 puntos por arriba.
2 puntos por arriba.
Buena derecha ahora de Canelo. Ahora bien Canelo, ahora metió una de Billy Joe Saunders, ¿eh?
Sí.
Uy, a la izquierda que le ha tirado ahí.
Sí, esa me ha dolido a mí, ¿eh?
Sí, sobre bueno, Canelo ya...
Huele la sangre, ¿no?
Sí. Ahí la ha tirado la izquierda potentísima y está, yo no sé, porque tiene el ojo a la virulé, ¿eh?
Sí.
Lo ha sentido Billy Joe Saunders. Canelo que está animando ahí a las masas porque está haciendo un auténtico trabajo de demolición. Pero como decimos muchas veces, que agarrarse no es de cobardes, hay que intentar pasar el mal trago. Otra buena derecha recta de las que le entran a los zurdos. Dura por parte de Canelo, que está ahora mismo golpeando. ¡Uy! Con este Canelo absolutamente destructor en este asalto. Y va como muy dolido como si tuviera
las manos. El peor asalto.
Es que más es que yo creo que tiene ahí, está muy dañado, como si fuera...
Puede ser una fractura del hueso orbital o algo por el estilo.
Eso es. Terrible Canelo. Victoria espectacular para Saúl el Canelo Álvarez, que ha destruido.
It is stopped and stinging right uppercut there.
Yeah, that was the side of the glove right into the eye. And that was the one that did the damage. That was a hurtful punch. You see Billy there wincing almost straight away.